conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red light, I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red
All right, here we go. Finally here. We're finally. Oh. None of that. Oh my God. Everything's thrown off. Let there be light. When I say that, you're supposed to turn on. There we go. Look at that. My God, it's almost like we weren't prepared for this at all. How's it going, everyone? We're back for another Friends Day Wednesday live stream. I'm excited about this. We are in Fishing Planet. I came really close to playing another game, but I decided, let's keep it simple. We still have halfway to go. We're only half a level away from level 54 and moving on to Blue Crab Island, so I figured we might as well come back here, do some more fishing at Weeping Willow, and then finally just move on, right? We need to move on to Blue Crab Island. I see the comments. I see them all the time. When are you going? When are you doing the next free-to-play game, video, all that sort of stuff? Well, we gotta move on to the next place, don't you know? Don't you know? We should really probably leave Weeping Willow. Look at all this. We are on our last big riverine breamer and our last carp rifle. Oh God, I'm getting rid of all of it. We need so much stuff. Alright. Yep. Alright, we better head back. 23,000 from that. But how's it going? Who do we got in the chat? We got Deaky Dozer, we got Doozer, we got Dak Force 1, not JTV, JT Fishing, Cajun Fishing, IGS, Zachary Nahara, not JTV. Haven't been here in so long, I missed this. Well, I'm glad you're back. Glad you're back now. We've been worried sick. Where have you been? JJD Jacko, Bobby Abraham, Aries Reaper, we got Nibot, Joseph Ross, Dino Sprekic. Why does it feel like Weeping Willows got nerfed to lower amount of XP than before? I don't know. Let's see. Good evening, everyone. Mr. Bone, everyone else. Hello. Brandon Mesler, we got Jesse, we got William. I played this game for 6 months and I can't play it anymore. I feel bored. I don't know how you keep playing it. Thank you so much. You helped me. I wish I still have the spirit. Thank you, Omar. Right on. Chasing Tail. Brandon Mesler. Hardest. We got JJD. Jaco. King Primal. Zachary. Grandma Gold. Absolutely love your beginner series. It was helped me a lot. Helped you out a ton. My goodness gracious. Hi, Bo. Helped you out 2,000 pounds worth. I love to hear it. Well, what I have been hearing is that there are a lot of cloudy days at Weeping Willows, and I cannot recall exactly what the recipe is for cloudy days. But if you would entertain me, I think let's take a field trip. This is obviously the free-to-play account here, but I do know that I have a recipe for cloudy days on my main account. So let's switch on over to that one. Give me a moment. We're going to switch to this. You're going to have to stare at my ugly mug for a second here as we switch over. How's everyone's night going? Look at me. I'm talking directly to you. How's everyone's night going? We're switching over to the main account. We're going to figure out the recipe. I'm going to write it down on a little note card, and then we'll switch back to the regular game, and then I'll do that. This is what I have to do all the time. Switch back and forth between the free-to-play games and not. How's everyone feeling about the Call of the Wild the Angler shutting down, huh? I thought that was a bit of a surprise. I didn't think they'd ever shut it down. But, you know, goodness gracious. That's how things go, I guess. That's how things go. G'day, G Potterhead. 5 Nights at Freddy's. Hello, old Curses here. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you as well. I was surprised also about the angle. Yeah, for sure. Hi, playing on skis. Are we trying to get down permanently or temporarily? Are we trying to get down Get down, get down. Get down. What do you mean by get down? Gotta get my note card so we can write down the recipe. Someone commented about this the other day too, so this is gonna be nice. My god, look at Upright Sail Pilgrim sending me all these oh crap. Fireworks. Thank you. Better get all these friend requests while we're doing this. $844 friends, 45 friends. All right, so let's look at this real quick. I'm pretty sure. I want to say. I want to say that maybe this was the one that was it. The C Moby mix. I'm looking at this one and I'm thinking it's really not all that different than what it was. Which makes you think maybe it's not. AW experimental. C Moby mix. This is a little bit different though. This is... So let's write this down. We got fermented chickpea and rapeseed oil. Fermented corn. And hemp seeds. Spod mix. I have the worst doctor's handwriting right now. My hands are all cramped up from working out. Check this out. Can you read any of that? Just a bunch of scribbles. My hands hurt holding on to the pen. All right, 17.637. Let's go with that. I'm pretty sure that's what we need to use. Fish at night. I can give you a recipe if you want. Okay, shut down, my bad. I've been at Willows from 50 to 70. I can't get a good amount at other places. I understand that, Tiger, for sure. Morning, how's it going, CJ? G'day, g'day. Night is good. I was playing Guts and Pack Powder. It's very fun zombie survival. Ooh, fancy, fancy. I was asking if they're shutting down the dangler permanently or temporarily because I was thinking about trying it, but now I'm not so sure. Yeah, it sounds like they're going to be doing it permanently. Fishing San Joaquin River in real life, hoping to catch a huge blue catfish using half a carp. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, that would be a big, good-sized catfish for sure. Can you join? I will open it up to friends for sure. How are you this fine evening? I'm doing just fine, thank you. Let's go ahead and leave the main account. Leave the main account. And we are going to switch over to the alternative account. Any second now. This would be fantastic timing if Bjorn or Oslo was here. I could show them off, say, oh, look at the puppies. The puppies are here. But no, they're not here. Maybe if I had a bowl of popcorn prepared, they would be here. So the biggest thing about fishing on cloudy days versus sunny days is that they seem to prefer savory baits. And not so much sweet baits on cloudy days versus the sunny days. And so I didn't exactly put down on my recipe box that this was a cloudy day, but we're going to give it a go since it's so different than the other day. And then I'm also going to throw on some squid squid boilies as well. Excuse me. Like a hiccup burp thing going on right now. Okay, so if we go to our recipes here, I'm going to add in, maybe we should buy them first, huh? So if we go to ground baits and we go find, we need to find fermented. Oh, is that it? Hemp seed spod mix. Okay, we need that. Let's buy 2 of those. We also need fermented corn and fermented chickpea. Okay. Classic mahliha. That's interesting. I haven't seen that before. Fermented corn and flax spod. Okay, we need 2 of those. We need 2 of these. I think that's it. I think that's all we need. So we're gonna throw in 1 of these. And we need 17. Yeah, evidently. 17, and then we need fermented corn. Also 17. And then we need hemp seed spod. Also 17. Just maxing out all of it. And this is gonna be our cloudy day. Oh shoot, I'm sorry guys. Just about had it. Just about had it right. So I had the hemp seed spod mix, fermented corn and flax spod mix, and the fermented chickpea and rapeseed spod mix. I'm sorry I wasn't showing that correctly. So cloudy day mix, we're gonna call it. 17 ounces of each. We're gonna give it a go. We're gonna mix that together. Oh, we need to be at the pond, of course. That makes sense. Gonna mix that together, and the biggest thing apart from that is that we're gonna get some squid flavored boilies or another savory tasting boilie. So let's take a look at what we can get. Crab, krill, shellfish. That's the one I was thinking of. So not squid, shellfish. Shellfish is good. I have seen good things from the shellfish. You're just looking, see how there seems to be a huge divide between, you got plum boilies, you got banana boilies, citrus, strawberry, and then all of a sudden you got worm, fish meal, shellfish, krill, crab, spices. Like, that is the divide between your sweet and your savory. And that's going to be your sunny to cloudy days, as I understand it. So let's buy a few of each. Okay, I'll buy some crab, just so we can try it out. But otherwise, shellfish has always been the one I've used in the past. And let's give it a go. Let's head out to. We'll just give. We'll do 2 mixes so far. There's 4 cloudy days, so we'll try these 2 days of mixing up this cloudy bait. And if it works, then it works. Maybe we'll do a part 2 to the free-to-play series, where we do a cloudy day. That might be helpful. If this works, of course. Untrack that. Hopefully we don't get into our thing that we ran into last live stream where the one rod doesn't work the whole time. That was kind of annoying. Okay, so we're going to mix together this cloudy day mix. We hope, anyway. We got some Australians in the chat talking back and forth. I followed a guy on Instagram catching some ginormous Murray cod, and he's got me excited. I mean, huge Murray cod, to the point where they almost look like Nile perch. They're ginormous. It gets me really excited about a possible Australian map in the future. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our cloudy day mix in this thing. Cloudy day mix, cloudy day mix. Come on. Go. We're going to throw out 8 of this. 8 times 3 is 24, around there. Oh shoot, maybe I should actually change the time to a good fishing time. Really want a map with barramundi? That makes sense. Just watch your in real life gar fishing video from a while back. Someday I want to do the same thing. It looked like so much fun. It was a lot of fun. Definitely recommend it. It was a ton of fun. What was your biggest carp on Fishing Planet? I think it was a high 80s. I don't think I've broken 90 yet. I think it was a mirror carp that was around 87 or 89 pounds. I know they get above 100, but I haven't been lucky enough to get one yet. So that was number 3, right? Number 4. Going for the 100-pound carp. It would be a miracle if I managed to get the 100-pound carp right now, but you know, always a chance, I suppose. God dang, we're running out of bait quick. We're about to use our entire method mix right here. I'm not sure we'll even have enough for another cast. Just throwing the rest of it in here. Thank you for the sub there. Alright, so we've thrown out as much as we can there. Let's go ahead, we're gonna switch. Oh, can we switch? Oh shoot, that just reminded me, we're not using carp. Oh, we can't even throw on shellfish. Oh no! I didn't think of that. We don't have carp stuff, so can we even use it? Oh. Boilies, pellets, corn, semolina balls. I guess we'll just continue to use sweet corn and hope it works. Oh, that really screws. It really screws with it. Okay. So we got sweet corn on. Sweet corn. Guess we just throw it out there and see. Really got me on edge now. I've never done it without the boilies. I would feel confident if I had the savory boilies available. All right, fingers crossed. Come on, baby. Daddy wants a new pair of shoes. Give me them big fish. You're level 49 on your free to play. Where should you be at? Wherever it says on the beginner series, my friend. You should know. You're testing me. I get it. I get it. We had a video at 48 and we had a video at 50, and you're joshing me. You're going, oh, I realize you had a video at 48 and a video at 50, but I just don't know where I should be at level 49. You're testing me, but I ain't falling for it. You know where you should go. You know where you should be. You've never seen a mud crab because you only have blue simmers where you are. Just caught a 7-pound striper. Ooh. We had a nibble right there. It was beeping, but we haven't got a bite yet. Show me the net you are using, please. There's really nothing to show. It's just a setting. You can enable the landing net, you can click it off, or you can click it on. Other than that, you just need to catch a big enough fish to make the fish show up. I think it's just big fish. There we go. Close. We were close though, CJ. Rubber tree seats on a bottom. Oh, I don't have any rubber tree seats. I'm only level 53. Yeah, your memory still got. I mean, that's still impressive. You know, either way. You bought the biggest setup you could, but the Siberian Taimen will snap your line. Oh no. Well, if you're using the setup we showed in the video, it shouldn't snap your line. We caught many on our little video there. I think you're doing just fine. So we're currently getting nibbles I'm trying to think, like, of the baits that it shows for the carp. I'm trying to think of which would be, like, more savory than sweet. All of these seem pretty sweet. Pedo, peas, corn, semolina balls. Really, the only ones that could potentially get savory are boilies or pellets, and we can't use either of those. I don't think we can use pellets anyway. That would be interesting. If the difference is that we can use pellets. I don't think we can, though. Caviar. Tuna. Spices. We just get some, and we'll get some caviar pop-up pellets. Guess we can't see unless we get the rod in. Dylan, thanks for the sub. How's your day been? My day's been good. Nah, we can't use the pellets either. Dang, man. I really just don't have anything that they would go for. We could try putting on like a worm or something, but I doubt they would go for it. Ooh, what about duck muscle meat? Now that's making the old brain work there. Boy, this would be mind-bending if this actually worked. Because the San Joaquin carp go for the duck muscle meat there. Boy, that would be such a surprise if they go for them here. Because that would be a savory bait versus sweet. Watch this rod just like go off. Beep, 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 beep. We've cracked the code on cloudy days. That would be fantastic. Use normal corn and peas versus sweet corn. You think that's the difference? Here, let me bring up the other one. So this is sweet corn. Maybe I'll put on regular corn. I should put on salty corn. I don't know if I have regular corn. There, now I have corn and peas. Cat is here. How's it going? We're trying it for science. That's right. For science. All right. Cat has spent the entire night playing poker. She's rather devilish. Don't let Cat talk you into playing poker. She's one of those people who will hustle you into it. Well, I can't remember what this means or that. Let's just start out with like $100 in the pot. And then she snipes you and takes you for everything you got. That's how she works. Don't trust it. You used just regular corn for cloudy and sweet for sunny and it worked for you? Okay. I mean, it's got nibbles right now, so I believe you. We just need to actually get a bite. My spod mix isn't doing much of anything at the moment, so I can't say much. Bowling poker, which is 10 times harder. Oh my. Amber, how's it going, Amber? Tailor fishing in winter at Coughs. There are fish everywhere. I can pull one in every 5 casts on good days. Wow, that would be fun. I got 4 strikes right in a row, peeved off the other bowling team. That's awesome. I can't even remember last time I bowled. It's been a good bit. I don't know if you've gathered from my brother Zachary, but I like to say it's genetic, but one like weird family trait we have is beginner's luck. We have a strong beginner's luck, and I don't know, I don't know the science behind beginner's luck. But Zachary and I can do anything for the first time. Or if we haven't done it in a long time, we can literally just wander into it and do really well. And so, I don't do bowling very much. But when I do just go bowl just for fun, I usually do fairly well without even trying that hard. It's amazing. It's like drinking a potion of luck or something. Liquid luck. But our dad was the same way. He could literally just without even trying, just not even look at the basket and just throw a basketball and it would just go in. Just a naturally lucky individual. Somehow we got that gene. It's ridiculous. You had a 157 and a 150 Jake Bowl the first game. I averaged 110-ish. Oh, see, I don't even remember enough about bowling to know what a good score is. That's how long it's been since I've bowled. Do you have the level for Jim Kappa mixed ingredients? Let's look. Let's look real quick. So we're using Carp Rival and Big Riverine Breamer, Giant Octopus Supreme, CSL. Let's see if we can find that stuff in here. Let's see, that's bait coins. Carp Rival's a level 46. We're gonna be able to find the other stuff. I think just by the way I made the video anyway, that you should be able to buy everything by level 50. By level 50, you should be able to buy everything. Have fishing with the mods on the MDO page. There you go. I'll travel around. I'll go to Indiana. I'll do a video fishing in Indiana. I'll fly to Australia. I'll go to Canada. Fishing with the mods series. Inches and peaceful. I don't believe so anyway. Most played. I haven't really found a good like a 6-inch leader changes versus 12 inches or something. I haven't found anything like that yet. Fishing Master 99. Are we playing on Friends? I hope we are anyway. Currently Friends in the okay, good deal. You love me. Oh, I love you. ELE. Everybody love everybody. That's my go-to. Are the carp predatory here? I remember the description of carp saying something like that at San Joaquin. I don't think so. I don't know. That's a good question. When is the next... Literally the next sunny day is past day 7. We would have to pass 7 days. 7 days at what, $2,000 a piece? We'd literally spend 14 days getting to the sunny days. $14,000 to potentially get to sunny days to avoid cloudy days. I mean, maybe that's where the carp rods come into play, you know? Where you can actually use the savory baits. I'm not sure. I'm going to put on sweet corn. We're going to buy more of the Big Riverine Breamer, and we are literally going to skip to the sunny days. Because I do not want to waste another minute staring at those stupid, dumb, idiot, stupid, freaking dumb, stupid. I'm running out of words. There we go. There it is. We're going to create more of this mix. And I'm gonna get one more hemp corn and one more oral cake. That's a story on its own. It's not really family friendly per se. Horn Steep and Giant Octopus. Let's get that. When I don't think I've ever told this story before anyway. When I was in middle school, we had a substitute teacher who couldn't say the word oil. It's the dumbest thing ever. She just couldn't say the word oil. She was an older lady, and every time she said oil, she said oral. And we thought that was hilarious. So she could be literally reading a book about William Shakespeare, like Romeo and Juliet or something, and we would be like, you know, Mrs. So-and-so, why wasn't there any oil in this story? And she would be like, why isn't there any oral in this story? Well, I don't know. Why isn't there any oral in this story? It was so stupid, but anything we could say for her to say oral was the funniest thing in the entire world. Anyway, that's the whole story. Good story, I know. I'll throw it in the pot. Please read your message, Barbara. Just wanted to let you know I have an incredible success with following your free-to-play series. Current at St. Croix, level 35, ready to start sturgeon grinding. Hey, right on. What kind of cake now? Are you eating cake over there? That's okay. So we're gonna change the time. We're gonna skip. We're gonna spend $14,000 skipping to sunny days, so that we don't have to deal with cloudy days anymore. Seems like a lot of money, but if we can start making money finally, it'll all be worth it. Okay, it's day 8. We'll finally get to sunny days on day 10. Yay! All right. Oh shoot, we spent so much money. All right, Kappa Mix, let's go. Hemp cake, yummy. Yum, 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 yum. Literally a new time zone every day. Across Australia a couple of years ago, I also had to forward the time, but in real life, not in game. I understand that, man. I understand that. When we switched from well, I mean, Taiwan was even worse because that's a lot of time. I mean, you think about if you came to the United States, how much time change that would be. But yeah, when we went to England back in December, it took a good 3 or 4 days before I got onto a regular schedule. There were a few days where I was literally waking up at like freaking 2 in the morning or something like that, and I would be like fully awake, and I'd be like, wow, this is ridiculous. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna put our bait onto this. I'm a master at that. And we are gonna toss that out. What was the magic number? Like 68 point something? Silly ads. Ads are for kids. Went back to the main account to get that spod mix, and it was worth nothing. You get nothing, is what the game said. Kingston, how's it going, Kingston? Have you used the Lake Placid mix, like with the crocodile? You're hilarious, my friend. You're hilarious. Called budgeting. Your free-to-play account needs to adapt to the concept. I guess so. We're in the mode where if we just throw money at fish, we just hope they'll hop on our hook. I banned Religious Fall. I had 2 show days in Leeds, man, and I begged him to go. Oh my god. We would have been. I was actually a friend of mine, or a professor of mine back in the day, lives in Manchester, and so we met at a lake halfway between and hiked around the lake. So yeah, I was about 2.5 hours away from Manchester the one day. We would have been very, very close. is just awful. Yeah, it was very rainy, it was very cold. I did not catch any fish. Wasn't ideal anyway. You just finished your first Marone grind, or your Marone grind, and you're free now. Good deal. Fishing Masters over here catching ghost carp already. Unique ones at that. Oasis sleep token. I don't know what sleep token is. That's interesting. All right, I think we need to stop now. This is how many we needed to cast out. Yee. All right. Throwing that out there. Throwing this out there. DMU the Colt. Really interested in fishing Japan. It will kind of ruin the natural progression of the game as far as leveling up. I don't know if you've ever played Skyrim, but if you've ever played the Elder Scrolls Skyrim, you start out low level. You have like, oh, you know, your leather armor and your iron armor. And then it would be as if you paid money to don a bunch of Daedric armor and Daedric weapons and just go start to fight dragons and stuff like that. And then once your 30 days is up, you're like not able to fight dragons anymore, but like you're such a high level at this point that iron and leather armor and stuff is like way behind you. Ritzal? It's a horrible comparison, but what I'm saying is that it will completely throw off the natural progression of the game. And you will level up so many levels. Muji, thanks for the sub. You will level up so many levels that when you get back, you'll just... the game will not be what you remember. It'll be very weird. I mean, that's usually... I usually tell people all the time, don't buy DLCs. It will ruin the game. There's a good, like... ooh, look at that. Ooh. There's a good 50% of people that buy DLCs in Fishing Planet, and after buying it, they just quit playing. Because it's just, it's like playing an RPG, and you know, like, if you've ever played an RPG and you stopped playing it, and then you come back to it like a month later, and you have no idea what the heck is happening, and you just are like, oh, I guess I'll just start over, because I don't remember what armor I was using, what I was doing to attack things, what was happening in the story. That's essentially what happens to you in Fishing Planet. You buy a DLC, you shoot up like 30 levels, and then you have no idea what to do at that point. And you start and you like try to get into it and it fails, and you just get tired of playing the game and you just quit. There are so many people that happens to, it's honestly sad. And so I usually tell people, just avoid DLCs. Play premium. If you want to spend money on Fishing Planet, buy a year of premium and just enjoy the double XP and you know, double money and all that stuff. It'll make you level up and gain money 1.5 times as quick as, you know, regular or whatever, but you will follow the natural progression of the game. Hello, Bo. How's it going, Chi Mei? Palm fruit work? No, I would think so. Yeah, usually the fruits from South America and Africa usually work. I don't have any of those because I'm level 53. I don't have access to those baits. But yes, to what you're saying, Tiger, there is certainly a time when you're a super high level, up in your 60s, 70s, whatnot, where it's honestly like painful to level up, more than the sturgeon grind. And so yeah, if you're like 3 levels away from the Congo and you just want to buy the Congo DLC to start fishing there and level up to a high enough level that you can continue fishing at the Congo, then go for it. What's holding you back? But if you're below level 50 and you're thinking about buying a DLC, then you should hold off. At least get to level 54 in Fishing Planet, and once you get to level 54, if you decide you want to buy a DLC, then buy a DLC. But you honestly, just for the natural progression of the game, and gaining some love for it and some respect for Fishing Planet, you need to make it to level 54, and then if you want to buy a DLC, you can. You didn't want to play on Weeping Willow. Okay, Philippe. The Weeping Willow is so much fun, though. How do I fix that? Well, you can go back to Lone Star and catch some more fish, and then go to Mudwater and work your way back up. Level 22, you should be at Emerald Lake fishing for walleye if you were running out of money. Another fellow Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. I think we are running into that glitch. I don't know if this will fix it, but we're gonna move spots and then we're gonna move back. Last time we moved spots like that, then both rods worked. We spotted out half of our spod mix, and we're only getting bites on one. Don't give any XP at level 68. Are you using 2 overpowered rods, or are you using level appropriate rods? Yeah, moved spots and came back and immediately got a bite. Greetings from New Zealand. Ah, okay. I love New Zealand. I have goals to go to New Zealand next spring. So a month from now, I guess it'd be spring for me, it would be fall for you. So March of 2026, I would love to go to New Zealand. I have a friend that lives in New Zealand, and he said that if I go there, we can tromp around and hunt together and fish together. So I said, a few months ago, I think in like November, December, I said, let's put on the calendar loosely right now. Let's just go ahead and plan that I will come to New Zealand in March of 2026. And that's still my goal. I still want to do it. I have like one big trip this year, is going to Guyana 2 weeks from now. It's coming up. You know, we're gonna be going there and fishing for all those ginormous South American fish, and I'm looking forward to it. And other than that, the only other big trip I have planned is New Zealand in 2026. So, yeah, should be sweet. Dnieper River be released on mobile. Like I said, someone asked me that the other live stream, I feel like, and I thought that it was already released on mobile. I don't know. I don't know when it's going to be released on mobile. I thought when they released it on console, they would also put it on mobile, and I was surprised when they did not, so I really don't know. This guy's putting up a bit of a fight. I think he's just he is a mirror, I believe. And mirrors do tend to become the largest ones. But, yeah, we'll just have to see. Do some saltwater fishing. I don't have any plans to do any saltwater fishing while in New Zealand, Brad. We were gonna take a helicopter up into the mountains, or the New Zealand Alps, or whatever they're called, and hunt for tar. We were gonna hunt for tar up there and maybe some chamois, and then we were gonna try and find a red stag as well. So kind of a mixed bag, a little bit of everything. Whatever we can find anyway, but mostly hunting for tar and red stag, and if we can find a chamois in the mix, then we'll go for that as well. Look at that, 67-pound unique mirror carp. Okay, I see you, buddy. Nice, nice, nice. Where in New Zealand are you going? Let me look it up real quick. My friend lives in... I have to look up. It's in the southern island. I believe he lives in Dunedin. Dunedin? In the southern island? It's like, yeah, it's kind of in that Watiti, Port Chalmers, Dunedin. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. But that's basically what he said. We'd be going down to there. You live in Sydney, okay. You got a good sized mirror on. Look at that guy. He's big. There we go. You should come to Australia too when you come. It would be cool. I would love to go to Australia. I would love to get a big barramundi, and a Murray cod would be sweet. This looks like a small guy. A 12-pound ghost carp. Maddox, it's been way too long, but I miss you. Oh, I miss you too. Miss everybody. Anybody who's gone for a while. Goodness gracious. It's like the family's broken up. Can't have it. You're hunting and catch some trout and salmon. That's the idea, Brad. Yeah. Go game fishing a lot up north. Okay, right on. So yeah, I guess the so I work in conservation space a lot. Like I work for a private company that works with state wildlife agencies, and so I met this guy at a conference for wildlife agencies, and so he is essentially like the CEO of one of the wildlife agencies down in the southern New Zealand island. And so, like, there's a ginormous region of land that includes those mountains and all sorts of stuff. And he is, like, the head conservation guy for that region. And I just happened to meet him. Super cool guy. If you ever get the chance to meet him, he is super cool. And we started talking about Lord of the Rings, and he was telling me how annoyed he gets with Lord of the Rings fans because some place that he hunts is also like a Lord of the Rings set, and people will like park and take pictures and stuff, and he's like, I'm trying to do some hunting out here. Yeah, very funny, but yeah, this is it. Evidently, like if you watch the first Lord of the Rings movie, Fellowship of the Ring, like the backdrop for the mountains and the forests and stuff for when they show Isengard with Sauron and everything, when Gandalf like goes to meet him, like that is his hunting land for deer, is like that area that they used for the backdrop. So people will go out there with their pictures and like try to match it with like the Tower of Orsank or whatever there, the Saruman's Tower or whatever, and they'll like try to match up like the tower with the thing in the movie and stuff like that, and he's like out there trying to deer hunt, and it drives him crazy. Very funny listening to the whole thing. I probably have the names of the Lord of the Rings stuff wrong, I'm sorry. You're in the Sunshine Coast. Is that Sunshine Coast? That's in Australia, right? I'm this is like hitting me because my wife had like, it was like It was kind of a dream sort of deal, but she had, for a moment there, she had like an opportunity to go to the Sunshine Coast of Australia, I believe. And so there was a moment where we were trying to decide like how much work it would be to get us and our dogs to Australia for like a year or something. We would be in Australia, like on the Sunshine Coast for like a year. That was a few years back where she had that, like, it was like a possible thing that we could do. Very strange time. We're doing okay. What do we got? We got the unique mirror, leather, and grass. We're missing 2, the common and the ghost. You'll never take breathing for granted again. You're sick. I was just there not too long ago. I definitely agree with you. It's always funny how you just take breathing for granted and then you get sick and you're like, will I ever be able to breathe regular again? Will I ever be able to swallow without my throat hurting? I can't remember what it was like. Yeah, I know what you mean. You go for bear money up here in Queensland, you will have to be extremely careful of crocs. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, I'll probably go with someone who knows their stuff. I seem to be pretty good about finding people on Instagram who are really nice and willing to take me out. Where's the most dangerous place you fished in real life? Milwaukee, USA. Fishing around a bunch of homeless people. Now I have... Whoa! We put duck muscle meat on this one. I completely forgot. This is the first Wells catfish I have ever caught fishing for carp. I just want you all to appreciate this for a second. I have never caught a Wells catfish while fishing for carp, and I forgot to take off the duck muscle meat. And we managed to catch one. He's a trophy Wells catfish, 36 pounds. That's hilarious. Why don't we actually put the correct bait on this time and try to catch the fish we're going for? Most dangerous place you fished in real life would probably have to be on the Zambezi River in Africa. It was kind of one of those, we were in a boat and there were crocodiles and hippos around us. And our guide kind of told us like don't worry about the crocodiles. Like, we're going to see a lot of crocodiles, but as long as you keep your hands and arms inside the boat, you'll be fine. Crocodiles won't mess with us. And then he was like, if we see hippos though, I will turn the engine on and we will move as fast as possible away from the hippos, because the hippos will literally like charge the boat and try to flip it over. And so he was like, you know, we were like, you could look out in any direction and see crocodiles and hippos from where we were fishing. It was a river, so they were just everywhere. And we saw elephants and all sorts of stuff, but yeah, that's probably the most dangerous place I've ever fished. Was just that you could look off in any direction and see a hippo head just sticking up, or see some crocodiles just floating on top of the water, like, genuinely. Oh, absolutely. Hippos are they, and especially when you see them at night, because we would go around in like the safari trucks at night looking for leopards and stuff like that, and every once in a while we would like turn a bend and there would just be this ginormous fat hippo just standing there, and he'd be looking at the truck like, "What do you want? I'm trying to eat some grass here," or something like that. And then he'd kind of waddle away and go into the water, and it was hilarious. Hippos are so freaking funny, but yeah, they're just, for what they look like, they're unusually dangerous. Like, it's as if they don't deserve to be that dangerous for how they look. It's kind of like if your kids were to draw a character or something like that, and you're like, oh, look at that guy, yeah, he's all pink and fun, and then your child's like, no, he's a dangerous killer and he kills things just by looking at them. Like, that's a hippo. Like, it's like a child's drawing that's somehow dangerous as hell and you have no idea why. Lance, thanks for the sub. The groundskeeper for a golf course that shares a fence with Australia Zoo. Ooh. We used to, so if you go onto the Modern Day Outdoorsman channel and you see the goose hunting video, we were actually fishing, or we were goose hunting on a property that is like against a zoo in Kansas. So yeah, they have like ponds that year round have lots of geese and stuff like that. So that's potentially why we had so many geese flying over, was just that we were like right next to a zoo. But yeah, it's just not. Still cool though, I agree. You know, having a golf course next to a zoo, Potterhead. You had a job interview today. How did it go? Job interview. That's fun. I think our bites have slowed down to a point where we're gonna have to move spots. I would love to catch those other 2 carp, but we're just wasting time sitting here without any bites. Is this spot after San Joaquin? I'm enjoying the fun sturgeon grind at level 39. Not really. So at level 48, you will actually move on to the Salang River. So you'll have a break from the San Joaquin sturgeon. And then after 48, you will head to Weeping Willow at level 50. So yeah. Is this spot? I don't know. Can I have a shout out? My name? It's your birthday. Silly Dilly, it's your birthday. Oh, no. We're going to have a bunch of carp right there. Well, happy birthday, Silly Dilly. I've noticed Fishing Bite is mostly on the expensive side for in-game purchases. It is. It's almost as if they're going for, like, people who decide to make a purchase. They're like, oh, I guess I'll make one purchase in this game, and then they end up spending like $24. And I've told them this multiple times. I'm like, if you just make a bunch of little packs that are like $4 each, like, people may end up spending $24 just buying little $4 packs. But instead, you're like just putting out $24 packs, and so your like percentage of people who are willing to spend $24 versus $4 times 6 is like so much smaller. I don't understand the deal, I guess, but I'm not a game designer, so what do I know, you know? I just play games. I'm just an idiot. I don't know nothing. Please watch for years. It's your birthday. How old are you then? How old have you turned on your birthday? You should play some Call of the Wild. Which one? I don't know any fast ways to level 75. Yeah, the fastest way to level 70 is to buy a DLC and play it. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's kind of up there in those higher levels. It's really grindy to get up to the top. I mean, just as before, it's no different. Do you have Instagram? I do have Instagram. Yeah, we have the Bow Angles Instagram. And then we also have a Modern Day Outdoorsman Instagram too. Though I haven't posted anything on Instagram in a long time. It's really hard to run YouTube channels and an Instagram. I don't know why. I suppose if I really tried to focus on it, I could do it. But I'm always going in between, like, making videos about a game and then... Thank you. Sweaty. $1.99. Love your content. Please keep up the fishing ground. Well, thank you. I appreciate it a lot. That's really kind of you. Thank you. That's awesome. But like I said, where was I? What was I talking about? Between making YouTube videos and I also do like some design work on the side, and then I have my main job that I work from 8 to 5, and then I'm also trying to worry about my health right now, and so I'm like working out almost daily. I do take break days because my body's just too sore to do anything. It's just thinking of doing Instagram on top of all that is just exhausting. So I really don't. Instagram's like at the bottom of the list of my concerns at the moment. But hilariously, when I do travel somewhere and find someone to fish with, it is through Instagram. Instagram is for some reason a fantastic way to meet new people. And that's how I contact people primarily. So, very funny. And also, Instagram for some reason restricted my account and I can't advertise on it. And so it's been making me very mad lately. Their support team is not helpful whatsoever. I contacted them and I said, your freaking robot here said that it made a mistake and yet my account is still restricted. Why is it restricted? And it was like, sir, it just takes time to take away the restrictions. And I was like, it's been a whole month. How much more time do you need? And they were like, sir, it just takes time. You just need to be patient. And I was like, it's been more than 30 days. How much more patient do you need me to be? And they didn't care. They just continued to repeat that. So Instagram's kind of on my poop list at the moment. Just followed the Insta. Oh, fantastic. And you found me on Fishbrain. We are Fishbrain too. I do like putting things on Fishbrain. Wanted to get your view on this. Are Polaroid glasses worth it? They cost quite a bit of coins. I want to invest wisely. Cost a bit of coins. Polaroid glass. Are we talking about the like actual Polaroid, or like the physical glasses in real life? Is that what we're talking about? I got 2 bites at the exact same time. What are the chances? Let's fight this guy in a little bit, and I'm gonna switch and try to juggle them. This looks like a ghost carp. Switch off. Thanks for the sub there. Appreciate it. Looks like we got a unique on both rods. Gonna be fantastic for fighting them. Got this guy in the 70s. Let's get this guy. This is the ghosty again. This guy in the 40s now. He's kind of fighting us between the 40s and the 50s. Got him in the 30s. That guy's being a little bit difficult. This guy in the 30s now. So this is why people ask me all the time. They say, why don't you fish with more than 2 rods? This is why. I have trouble juggling more than 2 rods. If I go beyond 2 rods, I just can't do it. Unique 51-pound ghost carp. Nice. Oh, you dirty dog. I was hitting shift 1 so fast, and he wasn't doing it. See, even trying to juggle 2 rods is too much. Sometimes I just can't do it. So imagine if I had 3 rods with fish on it, it would be impossible. But yeah. At level 50, you could potentially have 4 rods out there, but I just think if you have 4 bites at the same time, there's no way you're going to get all 4 of them in. No way! If you do it, I'll send you a bow angle sticker. You send me a video of you juggling 4 rods at Weeping Willows successfully, I'll send you a sticker. I'll even sign it. It's a special sticker. Bouncing his leg. What? That's true. Is someone asking about my chair? Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. I'm a wiggly fella, like Kat says. I have a restless leg syndrome. My leg shakes consistently. It's a little bit on the ADD spectrum. I just constantly have to move to stay entertained. Otherwise, my mind goes crazy. So yeah, my leg constantly moves when I'm sitting still. because it would rather be going up and doing something. Favorite YouTuber? Oh, thanks, Bentley. Let me know when you're in India instead of waiting until you're home, sir. Oh. Last time I was in Indiana, I was driving through to go to Ohio. Well, actually, last time I was in Indiana, it was to go see the dunes. We went to go see the dunes. They had like a Maple Day. Had like a Maple Day festival or something like that in the dunes. I don't know. It was very cold, but we went there. It was like last year. Get in there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The dunes are pretty cool. Yeah, the dunes are pretty cool. Carpfish, you come to Ohio, that would be a good birthday gift. There you go, Aries. Carp fishing is pretty sweet. I agree. Anyone who hasn't given a full attempt at carp fishing with like method leads and pack mix, you're missing out. You gotta give it a go. It's a blast. Oh, thank you, Jesse. Still my favorite pic of him staring lovingly at that dang fish. Carp do tend to be the most empathetic. It's their eyes. Their eyes are giant. They have ginormo eyes. And they look like they're staring in your soul. In your soul. Would you ever consider doing another free-to-play series? Yeah, maybe like in the future or something like that. I actually thought that maybe my next free-to-play series would be me teaching someone else how to play. I don't know. I've got ideas. Hey! Grassy, nice. We haven't caught a unique Gracia yet. Well, maybe we did, because we were missing a ghost and a common last time. We're yet to catch a unique common during this this whole deal. Is this gonna be it? Is this gonna be the guy? He looks kind of like a leather way out there. I have a mirror of leather on right now. Wonderful rest of your. Hey, you as well, Brad. Take care. You're on the St. Croix pike grind. Hey, right on. You juggle 4 rods a lot? You juggle 4 rods a lot and catch all 4 fish at the same time? Oh, polarize. Okay. Not Polaroid glasses, polarized glasses. I get you now. I was thinking of the Snapchat glasses, not Polaroid. I was getting confused. Polarized glasses, no, it's not worth it, Muji. If you happen to get a DLC sometime that has glasses included, then that's cool, but don't spend your bait coins on polarized glasses. Not worth it. Another unique leather, boys and girls. Okay, let's see. We got 2 leather, we got 1 mirror, we got 1 ghost, 1 grass. We have not caught a unique common this entire time we've been here. Oh, you know nothing about carp? I catfish a lot and had a chunker, but wasn't able to get it in and lost him. But I'd like to be able to learn how to catch him more. Catfish ain't biting. Here's the thing, Aries. If you fish for carp in the United States, you will catch catfish. I don't know if you've ever heard of the whole thing about using chicken, like chicken breast and chicken with Kool-Aid, like strawberry Kool-Aid mix and all that stuff, or Jello mix. And it like makes the chicken like fruity smelling. So catfish just like that smell. They just enjoy that fruity smell. It doesn't matter if it's chicken breast or freaking liver or pack bait. They don't care. They just like that smell. It's the strawberry sweet smell that they just go crazy for. And if you start to fish for carp, you will catch catfish while you're fishing for carp. So if you enjoy catching catfish, then just start fishing for carp, because you'll catch catfish while you're fishing for carp. Very rarely the other way around, unless you're just using worms. You might catch a carp every now and then that sucks up a worm, but if you fish with pack bait, you will catch catfish. Like, two of my friends from Kansas City have caught two of the largest channel catfish I've ever seen in my life fishing for carp. They put 2 channel catfish in a bag and weighed it, and it weighed 54 pounds. That's how much 2 channel catfish weighed in one sling, weighing it. 54 pounds. 2 channel catfish. Giant. And they caught it on carp bait. It's ridiculous. If you enjoy catching catfish, just fish for carp. You'll catch them both. That's how you got the carp? You just thought, yeah, the carp like sweet smelling stuff. So if you get into carp fishing and using like a method lead and some pack bait, with like some panko breadcrumbs and like jello mix, and cream corn, you will catch a lot of catfish in combination with the carp. You'll just catch 2 times as many fish, basically. I literally have a video where I was fishing at a spillway on a dam, and there's these 2 other guys fishing for catfish the entire time, and I was the only one catching catfish while I was fishing for carp. I wasn't even trying to catch catfish, and yet I keep catching catfish, and these other guys are just getting mad the entire time, sitting there waiting for catfish. And I just keep pulling them in and throwing them back because I'm trying to catch a carp. It is pretty amazing. Could I play some more RF4? You are in luck. I have 2 new RF4 videos coming out soon, Potterhead. So you look forward to it, I suppose. We got some fun things we're going to be looking for. We're going to do a Russian Fishing 4 leveling guide, level 1 to level 34. What to do, where to go, what gear to use to go from level 1 to level 34, which should be super helpful, or level 35, 40, whatever it may be. And then we're also going to do one kind of showing how Russian Fishing 4 is so realistic that it will teach you how to fish in real life. And so we're going to kind of use different aspects of Russian Fishing 4 and then compare it to real life. Should be a cool video as well. So yeah, we do have some Russian Fishing 4 videos coming out soon. I think we finally have a mirror carp on. Got him in the 40s anyway. He's putting up a little bit of a fight. 30s, 20s. Oh, I think he's just a trophy. Judging by the fight. We might lose this other fish. Switch, Hino. Switch, Hino. We're gonna lose him, Hino. Yeah! Successful juggle! Woohoo! Using it's great to see you again fishing with Nitro. You as well. Biggest you got was 18 ounces. What's the biggest fish you've caught in the game? How much did it pay in XP gained? Trophy leather carp. Okay. I think the biggest fish we've caught was the we caught a Goliath grouper. That was the biggest one. It actually previous to the Goliath grouper, it was the fighter shark. So it was the fighter shark, but the giant grouper actually took the first place spot. So, and I'm not sure how much it did give. I feel like we caught it during a live stream or something, but you'd have to do a deep dive into the live streams to find which one it was. $18 pounds or 18 ounces? Catfish eats anything. Yeah, catfish are kind of like a garbage disposal. They do eat a lot of stuff. don't know what, let's see what this is. Oh my god, it's so old. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm looking.
Outdoors people, with the hope of spreading some help around. As outdoors people and anglers, there's not much more we enjoy than spending some time down by or on the
Don't
water.
pay no
But we
mind.
often
Don't pay no
forget
mind.
How that same water can cause horrible damage to those that live near it. And this is certainly the case for those who live in the southern United States right now after the horrible hurricanes that swept through the area. Now, hey all you anglers, bow anglers!
Oh,
Video nearly
my
2
bad. We got lots of fish. I couldn't remember what video I had on my halftime ad. Paying mind. What's this about? What's this charity relief thing? It's Bo Angles. It's David Probus, more like. How's it going, my friend? 52 months. That's so long. If someone said that they had a baby and that their baby was 52 months old, I would just say, why aren't you using years by now? Come on, stop saying things in months. But hey, that's but I dig it. YouTube don't care. YouTube does what it wants. It's like a honey badger. 18 pounds, 8-ounce catfish. It was in Sandusky Bay here in Ohio. Oh, well, that's awesome, Aries. Right on, man. That's cool. Free to play series until max level. I'd love to see some higher level live streams. You know, see, my plan was actually to just get to Blue Crab Island. That was, if you watch the first level, I believe, it was a road to Blue Crab was the initial idea. I think this is a common. I think we got a real fat common on right now. Our first common unique of the live stream. They've been avoiding us this entire time. I think if people are okay with it, I think after Blue Crab, I might get some help from Fishing Planet to progress. I've already done it all once before and I don't want to do it again. So we might use Fishing Planet's help to move on to the next maps. Yeah. That's the only way I could see myself going further after Blue Crab. Multi-videos, bam! That's right. Well, I was saying that because I kind of want to go upstairs and get some popcorn. But well, I don't want you guys to get bored. You saw a guy catch a carp on a soft plastic. It does happen. You do see them do that. Yeah. Let's go here. Get 31,000, which will pay for all the days that we moved forward. All the days that we skipped to get here, that pays for everything there. Good deal. And now we're going to make the mix. And I am going to make this mix, and then I'm also I'm gonna go make some popcorn. So enjoy this short video. I don't even know if it's the right video, but we're gonna mix this and I'm gonna go do it.
Bow Angles here, and you saw it right. A video nearly 2 years in the making has finally arrived. Our quest for the mighty river monster, the alligator gar. Now, I know many of you are only following along for the Fishing Planet or fishing game content. However, it would mean a lot to me if I could see you at the premiere of my full-length episode targeting the alligator gar at 11 a.m. Central US time over on the MDO, or the Modern Day Outdoorsman channel, which I'll leave a link to down in the description if you don't feel like searching for it. You are going to see 3 absolutely monstrous fish, bigger than any alligator gar you've ever seen on TV likely, and certainly larger than old Jeremy Wade's On River Monsters. And one of them, the biggest I might add, was caught by yours truly. So I'll leave you with the trailer for the episode, but check out the link in the description and join me at the premiere of my latest project. It's honestly ready to air on TV if I only knew how to get involved with that. Hope to see you there.
This is something you see at Cabela's. Red one tight two barrel.
Hey all you anglers, Bo Angles here, and you saw it right. A video nearly 2 years in the making has finally arrived. Our quest for the mighty river monster, the alligator gar. Now I know many of you are only following along for the fishing planet or fishing game.
Alright, how many times did you watch that? Alright, let's throw this out. I got popcorn in the microwave, so I will have to go get it in a second. Everyone knows how popcorn works, right? You dyed your hair yesterday. That's what's up here at the cat house. So what color did you dye your hair? Am I late for the stream? You're not. You're right on time. If you were here at 9:31, you'd be late. Tommy, thanks for the sub. Oh no, did we make the mix twice? I guess we did. Whoopsies. Have I ever played the game on phone or tablet? I usually play it on tablet. It's more convenient for you. That makes sense. Yeah, we actually had a few videos where we played on mobile. God damn these casts. These casts. 20-pound club. There you go. From a while ago. Which one are we talking about, Cat? The one that my brother and Zach and I were holding was my brother's alligator gar from from in the video. So yeah, if that was the ad during the halftime, wasn't it? Yeah. Probably so then. If everyone hasn't seen the alligator gar video on the Monitored Outdoors, you are missing out. That's a great video. Legendary fishing, how's it going, man? Speaking of a guy who knows about alligator gar fishing, that guy right there. Heck yeah. PB bass yesterday, 6.2 pounds. Oh, nice. 6.2 pounds. That's great. Well done, man. Can he have a bite of the pie? I don't even have it yet. I have to run upstairs to get more popcorn. I have to get to the microwave, I mean. Kettle corn's your goat. Kettle corn does sound pretty sweet. You watch the MDO channel all the time? Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Well, I do have a lot of videos coming out on the MDO. We got our trip to England. We got the Alaska trip. I have a lot of videos from the Alaska trip to do. A lot of bears, a lot of fishing. Should be fun. Other than that, yeah, we got the trip to England where we tromped around looking for deer. That was fun. And then here in 2 weeks, I'm going to be flying off to Guyana, fishing for all those South American fish. So it'll be a good time, I think. Adding Guardy or God? So now I'm going to have to go down and see you for sure. I'd love to get my hands on a gar. I do have a photo I want. I want one photo. And if I can get that photo, then that it would all be worth it. Big Born, how you doing, buddy? You doing good? Hi, buddy. We picked you up and showed you to everyone last live stream, so I won't make you do it this time. All right, one more and then we'll cast out. Bo was making popcorn for everyone. Did you make enough for the class? Currently doing your beginner's guides, doing some pretty good progress on fishing pike at St. Croix right now. What's going on with that max drag thing? Seems like it changed. Max drag is definitely a little bit different. You can't really max drag anymore. You can, but your line might break. So it's better to stay under max drag now. Yeah, definitely. Ton of 7.5 to 8 foot. That's what I want, man. For sure. Definitely. I'll have to take a plane down to Louisiana. Louisiana. Let me go get my popcorn. I'll be right back. This is the most... Look at this. This is the most temperamental popcorn I've had in a while. Look how burnt this popcorn is. I swear to God, it's the same amount of time I've done it over the past 4 days. And look how burnt it is this time. You see all the black? Alright, Born, this is all for you. Enjoy, buddy. Bjorn loves it. I think he messed with the clock. He specifically made it burn. He knows that if I burn the popcorn, he gets to eat it. God dang, man. Alright. Good enough. Let's catch some big ones. Lightly burnt. I agree. I have a story about that. Oh no. The Kappa mix doesn't work like it used to. Yeah, maybe they might have nerfed it a little bit. It still works, just, yeah, not as good as it used to, I think. But when I talked to Andrew about the mixes and all that, I don't even think he knew how the mixes work. It's like there's an algorithm that, like, kind of shows how the mixes work at Fishing Planet, and they don't even know really how it works. You rewatched the first episode of Free-to-Play series and it said you were doing the road to blue crab, so we wonder if you're going to go up higher. So I think I might actually stick to that. I will get to blue crab. I'll do like an episode at blue crab. And then if people want me to go on from there, I think I might get some help from Fishing Planet. I don't think I'll do it all over again. It's just too much time. And I've already done it once, naturally. And I don't really want to do it again. I have too many other things I want to work on. But the important part of that is that I've already done it once. I've already done it all naturally once. So, I feel like everyone else should do it once too. If you want to start a second account and do it with a bunch of DLC or something, then go for it, but... Oh, you dyed your hair black. One of the few colors you haven't done yet. Okay. I did miss that. What's my PB on largemouth bass? 2 pounds. I really don't fish for largemouth bass. There was a nearby lake in Kansas City that I used to go to all the time. One summer. And I realized that it had a fair amount of bass in it, and so it was just kind of a fun thing to go do. So that was so one summer I would wake up early and I would run out and go see what kind of bass I could catch in. And there was like a 2.5 pound bass that was down there the one time, and managed to catch it on a wacky worm. That's about it. Yeah, it was estimated at 234 pounds, evidently. It was one of those, like, length and girth calculator things online. So, you know, it's not, like, perfectly accurate, but, yeah, good enough anyway. Definitely going to be bringing a tape measure when I go to Guyana here in a few weeks. You can have that one and that one. You'd send it back if you were... Have I tried Jello? But I haven't tried Jello popcorn. What is that? Favorite kind of fish to... What is, like in real life, Lucas, or in the game? What do you mean? Do I want to turn on my s'more maker or popcorn maker? That's hard. I would do s'more maker for sure. Yeah, I hear you. The longest fight time a fish has ever given me. You know, in the grand scheme of things, I really don't think it was that long of a fight. But it was probably be my alligator gar. It was probably only like a minute, 15 seconds or something like that. But it was just kind of one of those things where it weighed so much, it could just kind of pull it without even really trying. So it would just kind of pull away from us, and we would just kind of use the trolling motor to follow it with the boat. And we'd just keep reeling in line, and it would continue really, you know, pulling out line, and eventually it just kind of got tired, and alligator gar, you know, they're just big fish. But I haven't ever done like a deep sea fishing or like trolling while out in the ocean or anything like that, so I haven't really gotten into any like hour in the fighting chair for a marlin or something like that. Favorite kind of fish to go for is common carp. Or just carp in general. You can kind of throw out the same bait in the United States and catch all of them. For as much fight as this guy gave us, he really isn't that big. You are just asking for handouts here, aren't you? Goodness gracious. I'm now surrounded by dogs asking for popcorn. Until the powder dissolves. And after all, you just need kerosene and butter. You mix it all together. Then pour it over top of the popcorn and mix it. Oh, now that is interesting. So I've never done that. But what we do is we make peanut butter popcorn, which is like corn syrup, sugar, and peanut butter. And then we do a very similar thing, and then we pour that over top of the popcorn. And then it makes like a peanut butter sugary, almost like a no-bake cookie, but with a bunch of popcorn. I love that. So that kind of reminds me of that. 8 or 9 pound crab, but I'd love to find another species. Yeah, I guess if you get outside of Florida, you will get into some big carp, specifically in like the Midwest or like the eastern United States. Kind of in the areas where they introduced carp really early on for Europeans that came over. you will get into some big carp. I would think in Florida, the carp that they introduced was to like help with the vegetation and ponds and whatnot, which isn't exactly the same. Even though grass carp do grow to some pretty good sizes. 45 minutes with the common carp on a 1-weight fly rod. Oh man, that would be such a heartbreaker. Walleye and largemouth. Okay, I gotcha. Get in here, Ghosty. We got another unique on. What do we think? Hey, 47-pound unique. I love the new model of the ghost carp they added in. That's beautiful. I have caught one ghost carp. And one or two. I think one. Let's see if I can find a picture. There we go. That's the one ghost carp I've caught. It was a beauty. So you can see it's kind of like a mix of koi and common carp. Beautiful fish. They always have these markings on their head. Really, really cool. Heck yeah, Samuel. You've got to go. All right, take care, Potterhead. Thank you for hanging out with us and fishing with us. Absolutely. What's my favorite map? You know, even though it's not the best map for like leveling up or XP, I still have to think that Blue Crab Island is my favorite map. It's between Weeping Willow and Blue Crab Island. Yeah, take care, Timothy. Good to see ya. Michaelis, how's it going? A full minute behind the stream. Unforgivable. What do we catch? Little baby. My God. What have we caught so far? Unique ghost, unique leather. My God, we have not caught much of anything. They really have nerfed this. I don't... Even if they tell me they have it, I don't want to believe them. You should come to Arkansas. I should come to Arkansas. I do the outdoor marketing in Arkansas, or at least a good amount of it. Whenever you get an email that says, you should renew your turkey license, or you should renew your deer license, or fishing license, that's me. You're getting that email from me. Pretty neat, huh? Whenever you get that in the email, you won't go, oh man, I hate getting emails like this. You'll go, oh, this came from Bo. And it won't be so bad. Take care, Lucas. Go to the Arkansas River. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. A 15-pound ghost, it would be cool. Why do so many people use that rod? It's just a good rod in a good area, like a good level, I guess. The heavy chaser is a scarfing down popcorn over here. It's just a very popular rod for this level range, I guess. I should do a fish tier list, every fish in the game. We should do a fish tier list for every map in the game. You're snacking on freeze-dried sour Skittles? I have heard about that. Yeah, that's honestly what happens, Muji. It's just, especially if you're using barbless hooks, that's just unfortunately what happens. You know, and it used to not be that way. It used to be a lot easier to juggle rods, to the point where you might be able to pull off 3 rods, if not 4 rods. But a year or 2 back, they did switch it up, and it became a lot harder. Man, they made common carp so much stronger than they were before. That or I'm just not paying attention. I don't know. Could be one or the other. Who knows? What's a 51-pound common carp? Here, I'll do this. We haven't done this in a while. You really want me to come back to Wichita and fish so you can maybe see you, and maybe if I do see you, we could go to my ponds full of big bass. Hey, that sounds awesome, Landon. I'm always up for going to a good farm pond. Gotta love a good farm pond. They burn, but I can't stop. As a red-tailed catfish, 2 at Troy, blue cats, pike walleye. Has carp, cats, and beluga walleye, so it's a. 27 to 30. I've been trying for a few hours the last couple of days on Evergreen. It has been super slow. On Emerald Lake or Everglades. Yeah, you honestly just need to like keep from getting bored. It is kind of a weird like range of levels to be in, but you can switch between Emerald Lake, Everglades, Falcon Lake. Fish for some trout at Falcon Lake if you haven't done that, with some spinners or some like shiners or small minnows or something like that, just to mix it up and do something different. You got some options. I'm down to the crumbs of my popcorn. Little leather. Or is it a mirror? It's a leather. Alright. Alright. Back to focused on fishing. Oh, I was just about to say, let's switch locations, but then we got nibbles. Does feel like maybe that's the case. Yeah, I agree, Austin. Alright, let's go ahead and switch spots. Just to get something different in. Still catch trophies and unique, still taking a while, yeah. Stupid phone. Level 5, almost 6. Hey, there you go, 23. You know, sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes, you know, it's kind of like my free-to-play series. It took me half a year to get to level 40 or something on my first playthrough, but it took me, you know, 3 weeks on my second playthrough. It's just, sometimes it's just the stuff you know. Holy shoot, we freaking tossed that thing. Why is it your last Weeping? Because I think we might hit level 54 afterwards. Zunkel? Hi, buddy. I don't have any more popcorn, I'm sorry. I'm all out of popcorn. Don't have no more. Under the willow tree? Oh my god. Kat's over here sending me songs on Spotify. She wants me to play them so that I can get copyright struck. The Z is silent. Oh, okay. It's a sleeping Uncle John sleeping. I get it. I watched old cartoons. Zunkel sounds cooler. Get this spray bottle, the Discord spray bottle. Anyone got any plans for this weekend? You want to say hi to everyone? I keep telling you I don't have any popcorn. Do you want to say hi? Alright, everyone's in for a treat. Born. Ah. You want to say hi? Yeah. King Born, everybody. Oh my lord. Yeah. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. You like the popcorn, don't you? They like the popcorn. That's good stuff. Oh. Ah. They're a good dog. For a dog that's meant to hunt moose and bears. A good dog. Viking dog. The king has returned. The king has returned. Who knew? Who knew there would be a relation? Everyone knows that when it comes to taste, bears, moose, and popcorn all taste the same, don't you know? I'm actually awakening some sort of ancient taste buds in his genetics. He eats this burnt popcorn and he's like, oh, this is the same taste I had back around the campfire hundreds of years ago. Is that what's happening? Yeah. Watching with the wife tonight. Hey, take care, Legendary Fishing. Have a good time. I'm gonna be signing off here in 3 minutes anyway. Let's see what sort of fish we can catch in 3 minutes. We've casted out enough. I'm not being bad. I understand. I understand. You went up at him. He is rather fluffy. You are rather fluffy, you know. Yeah. You're gonna visit your daughter this weekend. Well, that ought to be fun. You have any plans? Have any plans for what you're gonna do? It's awfully cold outside. I guess depending upon where you are, maybe it's not. Bite, bite, nibble, nibble, bite, bite. I don't have any popcorn. I've already told you this. I'll give you the empty bowl. You want the empty bowl? There you go. Lick it. I don't care. You have to go to Cincinnati for some bowling thing. There's tigers there, don't you know? Bengal tigers. Gotta watch out for them. I'd love to send a selection of bone and treats. Oh, that would be fun. They would eat them up, man. Back in the day when they were puppies and stuff like that, I used to like time how long it would take them to go through bones. It was hilarious. Oh, look at that, starting out with a unique mirror with a minute to go. We had an old friend from Norway, and he said that he shot a moose one time, and the neighbor's dog came around, and the neighbor's dog was an elk hound. And he said that they shot the moose and the elk hound was attempting to pull the moose away, which was not possible for a 60-pound dog. But he was still grabbing onto its fur and trying to, pull it away as if it was like trying to eat it or something like that. And so they got so sick and tired of the dog that they took off one of their leather belts and they put it around its collar and put it up against a tree so that it would stop trying to eat the moose, and it actually bit through the belt, the leather belt, and then continued to eat at the moose. And evidently after that, they thought it was so funny that it bit through the belt and continued to tear at the moose that they just let it do it, and they just cleaned the whole moose with the dog trying to eat it the entire time. So there is a bit of history with the Norwegian elk hound. It's a bit of a aggressive dog for how small it is. So all of that is to say that they would love to get some treats and bone. They love to eat those things. The tougher it is to chew, the better. That's the longer it lasts. But yeah, dogs are definitely amazing, for sure. Oh, everyone has a good story about a particular dog. Stop chasing your chickens. Stop chasing those chickens. Yeah, a corgi and a chicken would be a pretty fun combination. It kind of reminds me of the old, like, dachshunds and the rabbits and whatnot. Can we get one last fish to end on here? It's already 9:31. I just want one last fish. That's all I want. I'm gonna throw out the rest of my bait on it. Give me one last fish. That's all I'm asking. Get your pup based in Florida. We also do hide treats. That would be good for. They do love eating rawhide treats. Yeah, for sure. You message me on Discord, Austin. I'll figure something out. We'll figure it out one way or another. Oh. I'm gonna give it till 9:33. One more minute. If we don't get a bite in one more minute, then I'll call it. There's no reason it should be taking that long. Come on. Ah, I got excited there. Just fish a place you enjoy and have a fun and come back and grinding can be drained. Just that's exactly right, Aries. That's honestly the truth. People ask me all the time, you know, where should I be fishing, this and that and whatnot. And, you know, we have the video series that tells you where you should be fishing. But if you get tired of it, you should just go fishing where you want to go fish. Sometimes it's better to just go where you want to go and not get tired of playing the game rather than go where you should go and fish for a fish you don't want to fish for anymore. All right, everyone. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to end on no more fish. No end fish. That's so sad. But anyway, take care, everyone. I'm glad you could all be here. Always love the Wednesday live streams. Again, to be able to talk with everyone and see how you're all doing. Love it. See you next time. You as well, William. Buy 30 day only or a certain pack with premium days included. Ooh, good question, Muji. I would say if it was a pack that was close to your level, then go for it. I would try as like tempting as it may be to go for a pack that's like way off in the future, like going to Kaiji no Ri and fishing for saltwater fish. Like, I would honestly say, like, don't do that. It will ruin the game for you. It's so sad when people do it and it just ruins the game for them. So premium is definitely kind of the way to go, I think, anyway. Or if you're like level 50 and the Blue Crab Island DLC is just like right there at your fingertips, then I'd say go for it. Here we go. What am I clicking on? What do we got? What do we got? We got a grass carp? Gonna end it on a grassy. Good night, Bo. Goodbye, chat. See you later, cat. Glad you could be here. Oh, thank you, Austin. I appreciate it. But yeah, absolutely. Oh, trophy grass carp to end it. All right. Well, that'll work. Well, like I said, take care, everyone. Glad you could be here. We'll see you next Wednesday. We only got 2 more Wednesdays to go, I believe. The 22nd and the 29th, and then I'll be gone for 2 weeks. Fishing in South America, catching some awesome Amazonian fish. and we'll be sure to make a bunch of videos about that. I'm really looking forward to it. Once in a lifetime, I hope not, but you know, we'll just call that for now. Trip down there to Guyana fishing for those fish, and we'll see what we can do. So anyway, 22nd, 29th of January we'll be here, and yeah, for 2 whole weeks, Cat, you'll have to go bowling between 7:30 and 9:30 on Wednesday nights. I don't know, play poker while playing bowling. Oh man. Anyway, take care everyone. We'll see you next time, and as always, remember everyone,
Planet, one family, game on.